Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to use a momentary push button, and I'm also going to show you how to use the resistor pull down method. We're going to be using the digital pins, so it's going to be input on the digital pins instead of analog. Okay, so for this video you're going to need a momentary switch, normally open. You're also going to need 3 jumper cables, a 10K resistor, and I'll be using the Arduino Uno R3. Okay, so this is how the push button works. The legs that are from across from each other are always connected. The legs that are diagonal are connected only when the button is pushed. So these are connected only when the button is pushed, but these are always connected at all times. So this is why we have the pull down resistor. This is the switch when it's closed, and this is the switch when it's open. So basically, since the switch is so small, the length between the switch itself and the leg that comes out is very small, so current can actually jump over and gap onto it. So it can turn on whatever's on the other side of the switch momentarily, just for a millisecond, constantly over and over and over again. This is a schematic drawing of the pull down resistor. So basically, when the switch is closed, the current is just going to flow straight through it and to whatever is on the other side. In our case, it's going to be pin 2. But when the switch is open, the current is going to find the least resistance path, which is through the resistor and to the ground of the Arduino, instead of having to arc through the switch. Okay, so let's start with the code. You're going to want to state your integer. I'm going to call mine push button. I'm going to put it on pin 2. And for my setup, I'm going to have serial.begin 9600. Pin mode, you're going to have your name, push button, and it's actually going to be an input instead of an output this time. And then for void loop, I'm going to have button state equals digital read, and then I'm going to have the name that I put, which is push button. Basically what this means is it's going to be reading if the circuit is either open or closed, and then it's going to display it. So for here, you're going to write serial.println, and that's going to display it through the computer, and I'm going to have a delay of 1 millisecond. So once you're finished with that, you can go ahead and upload it. Okay, so you want to go ahead and put it on the breadboard, and you want to make sure that the button is over the groove. This groove right here. That way the pins aren't on the same row. Then you're going to want to put your pull down resistor on one side. And this side is going to go to 5 volts. And your pull down resistor is going to go to ground. And on the other side of the switch, the diagonal side is going to go to your pin 2. Okay, so now that you've finished building the circuit and you have uploaded the software, you can go to serial monitor, open it up, and you can see that it's showing a bunch of zeros, but when I press the pin down, it'll come up as a 1. Back to 0 and 1. If I didn't have the pull down resistor, it would basically be saying 11100101001. It would keep jumping from open to close. In this circuit it wouldn't really matter, but if there was something important on the other side of the switch that had to stay off when it needed to stay off, it'd be good to have a pull down resistor. Okay, so now you know how to use a momentary switch and a pull down resistor method. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to count the number of pushes done on a button through digital input. Thanks for watching.